got a little bit of news about the Grizzlies. We do know Morant is going to play Wednesday. It has been announced. We are ready. We are back. It's time. We also know it was announced that Ty Jerome will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. Is going to be, when we talked about this, we discussed how no news had been good news. And this was a high-grade right calf strain. And I actually just saw before we came on something that you tweeted, a retweet of Michael with him on the bike. What is this? There's so many words. Grade.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Yeah. So like we've talked about with ankle sprains and different injuries that we've had over the last couple of seasons, calf strains, muscle strains are graded. Grade 1, you're out maybe 2 weeks. It's just a slight pull. Grade 2, there's some micro tearing. It's not a full rupture or tear of the muscles, but there is some tearing of the muscle fibers. Grade 3 and above is a complete rupture. You're going to have surgery. An Achilles tear would be an example of like a grade 3 or 4, right? So they're calling it a high grade, but the fact that he was on the Ultra G, which is a really cool contraption. It's a treadmill that you put these shorts on, they zip you in, and they inflate it with air to get you weight bearing, but with less weight. So they can offset your weight by filling it up with air. So he's doing some weight bearing, which is a good sign, because if it was a rupture, like a grade 3 or 4 complete rupture, then we would not be doing any weight bearing. We'd be heading towards surgery and immobilization for a long time.
Okay.
I think this could be best case scenario, probably out maybe 6 or so weeks, because they're going to reevaluate in 4 weeks, which in Grizzlies terms means he's still going to be out a little bit longer than that, depending on how he's feeling, the rehab's going. I mean, we just saw Jaren come back early from his turf toe injury. We don't know how Ty Jerome heals or responds to injuries. First injury we've had, we've only had him for a minute, and he's already hurt. Welcome to Memphis, sir. But I do think that this is better than what it could have been. I mean, if he was sitting over there in a boot, not moving, then it wasn't doing anything. That's much more concerning. But the fact that he's up on the Ultra G, doing some activity, 6 to 8 weeks feels probably right. They're going to be extremely cautious with this, because we just saw last year, not even 4 months ago in June with Tyrese Halliburton, he had a calf strain. He pushed it to come back from game 7, and we all know how that ended. So we're not wishing that on Ty Jerome. They're going to be extremely cautious with him early in the season. Anticipate around a 6-week shelf life.
Okay, which is not, that still puts him back before Edie. Like it's still not really not the sky is falling in terms of that.
There is a world where they come back kind of at the same time. And we just get fully healthy around Thanksgiving, early December, somewhere around in there. I mean, again, you just got to navigate the first 20 games.
And we talked a little bit about that yesterday, and it does look like, this was from Bobby Marks. I guess Memphis is already going to qualify for the disabled player hardship exception, which is it's a 10-day contract, which if you watch this show, if you watch this team 2 years ago, you are very familiar with this. It's a 10-day contract, granted, when a team is dealing with multiple injured or unavailable players, allowing them to temporarily exceed the 15-player limit. You got to have 4 players miss at least 3 consecutive games. So we'll be eligible
after the fourth game, or starting with the 4th game, you'll be able to apply for it and get those players. If you go way back in the archives of the 2 Buck Sports Show, we're relatively new to this network, but we had a show called 10 Days and 2 Ways.
Yeah.
That was the theme of our season that year, and that's where we're heading this year. There are some names, Bassi, Achua, former Memphis Tiger. Like, there's guys that we could go get that we need help with. I am like Anthony saying of this network and Chris Harrington, the Daily Memphian, our commercial appeal. I think that we should go get a big, because I do think that we are thinner from a body and talent standpoint in the front court. In the back court, you've got Morant, who's going to chew up most of the minutes. Javon Small will be a serviceable backup point guard in the meantime. This means more Cedric Coward minutes at the 2 and the 3. It also means Cam Spencer time. We'll probably get some Cam Spencer run at a 1. I think we can piecemeal, kind of patchwork the backcourt together, but we need help in the front court, because we got dominated on the glass and in rim protection in the preseason. And Jock Landale, PJ Hall ain't it. So we're going to need another big body.
I mean, if that's the only 2 guys that you're the only 2 bigs you're trotting out, it's just not enough. It's like you said, it's just really not enough. And I like that. I mean, if you're gonna go apply for another big, you can get you can find a big, at least a serviceable big. My dog got a squeaky toy. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully this is the only one of these we have to apply for. I mean, who knows? These 4 guys are probably going to be out for a minute, but like, it's just, I hope this doesn't become a thing where we have 3 different guys signing disabled exceptions. I'm not even going to put that out there. That's not going to happen.
We're going to go through maybe 2 rounds of 10 days, and then we're going to be done.
Damn, Skippy.